October 14th, 2025. FAR International Bridge, Reynosa, Texas border. U.S. naval intelligence has zeroed in on a growing threat along America's southern border. Here, two worlds collide, and two drug cartels operate in the shadows. On the Mexican side, unmarked tractor trailers sit silent beside dim warehouses. Across the river in Texas, armed patrols sweep the darkness. Between them lies a multi-billion-dollar deal. Mexico's La Sombra del Norte and Texas's Los Halcones trading cash for cocaine under the cover of legitimate commerce. For months, the FBI, naval intelligence, and Texas law enforcement have followed the trail. Shell companies, encrypted money transfers, ghost convoys vanishing before dawn. Every lead points to this bridge, the lifeblood of a criminal empire pumping poison straight into the United States. Tonight, trucks labeled auto parts roll through customs. Inside each rig, officers suspect, lies more than 300 kilograms of cocaine, enough to drown an entire city in addiction. Immediately, the U.S. military launches Operation Iron Curtain to stem the flow of drugs. Can the United States sever this artery before the next convoy crosses? Or will the FAR Bridge open the gateway to a new drug empire? I'll tell you the truth. 2:10 a.m., October 14th, 2025. Reynosa, Mexico-U.S. border. Silent night. Lights flickered above an old warehouse, casting long shadows on the cracked asphalt. To anyone passing by, it looked abandoned, just another forgotten building on the edge of the Reynosa Industrial Park. But inside, U.S. naval intelligence and the FBI knew the truth. This was no warehouse. It was a factory producing poisons that were being smuggled into the American city. For 3 months, agents had followed a trail of coded messages, phantom trucks, and $180 million in phantom money. All roads led here, an old factory reborn as a chemical fortress. Its owner, La Sombra del Norte, a gang so brutal it has killed 47 rivals in the past year alone, and bribed dozens of border officials to smuggle its product into McAllen, Texas. Behind those walls, 5 industrial reactors, each more than 10 feet tall, are running at full capacity. Every 7 days, they cook 500 kilograms of cocaine base into a crystal white powder. Each month, they produce 2,000 kilograms, worth more than $65 million wholesale, and nearly $300 million on American streets. Enough to completely destroy 5 cities the size of Dallas. Hidden under the floor of the car, a tunnel leads to a fuel depot where 6 commercial trucks wait, camouflaged with the logos of legitimate trucking companies. Their route was predictable. Reynosa to FAR International Bridge to McAllen, crossing into Texas at dawn. From there, the Los Halcones drug lords would continue refining and pushing it across the border into the U.S. market. At 2:10 a.m., the truck's engine roared to life. The Navy drone's thermal imaging system immediately picked up the signal. Inside the command vehicle, the FBI agent in charge whispered, "They're moving in." If they didn't strike tonight, 2 tons of cocaine and a year's worth of blood money would be gone before sunrise. And this time, the border itself would burn. 10 a.m., October 15th, 2025. Inside the factory. In the light of day, the truth revealed what the darkness tried to hide. As agents disguised as environmental inspectors entered the grounds, cameras rolling constantly, the air filled with the smell of chemicals. What they discovered was not a factory, but a drug industrial empire built near the U.S. border. Inside, 5 reactors, each capable of refining 500 kilograms of cocaine a week, operated non-stop. In total, the cocaine production was 26,000 kilograms a year, enough to poison 13 million users, or generate more than $3.2 billion in market value. Along the walls, 230 chemical drums stacked 2 stories high contained solvents imported from Asia under false labels. The gang's power grid was designed to siphon $1.8 million worth of electricity a year, masking the draining of the city. Investigators followed the money. $92 million had been transferred through shell accounts in Houston, Panama, and Belize. A whiteboard inside the office listed weekly shipment quotas: 1,800 kilograms north, 1,200 kilograms south, as if it were a regular logistics company. In the basement, they found 13 forced laborers, many undocumented, working amid toxic fumes for $10 a day. One man had burned his hands handling caustic powder without gloves. But the most chilling discovery was in the numbers on the ledger. Shipment 47. Departure, October 16th, 1:45 a.m. That meant the next train was scheduled.